guys, this is Mandy, and in this video I'm going to give some tips on streaming, what helped me, and how I got through kind of my shyness. So let's get started. Okay, so I am by no means a professional at streaming. I recently started, so it's not like I've been in the field for years and years like other people, but I'm just coming from a point of a streamer who just started their momentum going. I'm not exactly at the peak yet, but I've learned stuff that really helped me. So the first tip I would like to say is keep a bottle of water next to you, because you're gonna be talking a lot and you don't want to have a dry mouth while talking, because then you get like something called like a peanut butter mouth, where it's like all like that. It's nasty and your mic probably will pick it up. So it's best to keep a water, juice, whatever you want next to you, because you're gonna be talking a lot, so you're gonna be drinking a lot. Oddly enough, I get really thirsty when I'm playing games. I always keep a few bottles of water next to me because I could go through those like Tic Tacs. But my next tip is just imagine your camera as a person. It's easier for you to talk, and you know, as time goes on, you won't need to do that as much, because I used to do that at the beginning and it helped, but now I don't really use that as much because I've gained some kind of confidence online. So it's a good method for people who are just starting and trying to kind of feel less awkward in front of the camera. So the next tip is keep talking and keep going, because when you're streaming, it's usually because people like you and they want to watch you play the game with commentary. So try to keep on talking, but don't really force it too much, because then it will look like it's forced. Keep going, keep going. If there's not really much to say, just add some dialogue here and there, and really play the game out loud. Like you would play a game and you would say stuff in your head. Now you play a game and you say that stuff out loud. Just keep on talking, keep on going. There are moments where you just are not going to talk, or you're really focused on the game, but just keep up with the chat and, you know, have a steady flow of conversations. I've had my share of awkward silences, and it's only awkward if you make it awkward. If there's nothing that needs to be said and I can't really force something to be said, I just let it be. Let it be. You feel more comfortable if you're not really thinking about always talking, if you know what I mean, because people always talk. It's naturally going to happen, so just be comfortable, and naturally you'll just start talking on your own. My first few live streams are really slow and I didn't really talk as much, and I used to like beat myself up for that a lot. Like, I have to say something, I have to say something, and then that's the point where I didn't really enjoy streaming. So when I really saw this method of just letting it be, you know, having it flow, it became more easy and more natural to talk instead of forced. So, and don't be shy when there's an awkward silence, or when you really don't have anything to say, or chat is not being chatty. Just let it be calm, and naturally things will, you know, go from there. So that's my other tip. And my next tip is to not look at how many viewers you have, and that's a bad thing because it can feel discouraging when you don't see as much people as you expect. You should stream always like people are watching. Doesn't matter if it's 1 or 50, you should always stream like people are watching. And that's very important because it helps practice more, first of all, and people see that kind of thing where, oh, there's one viewer but she's having fun. So I got into the habit of not having my viewer count visible near me. I keep it hidden away and I just focus on the game, and then I just pop out the chat, because that's honestly all that's necessary. That's just a tip that I found that worked a lot, because I used to get very discouraged when I saw there was 2 viewers or 3 viewers, and then it kind of gets to you, even though you try not to let it affect you. It does, so it's best not to look at it or really pay much mind to it. Okay, and tip number 5, I think it's number 5, and that is always talk to yourself while you're preparing for a stream. It helps kind of warm up things and get you ready and pumped for when you're on stream. So it's more like a pre-workout before the stream to get you going. And my next tip is choose your game wisely. Now, my friend Your Player 2 did a video on games that are kind of better to stream when you're a beginner or for different circumstances because they're just easier to be on camera and to take care of the chat. So keep that in mind, that games are really important to the stream if you're a game streamer. If it's just a person streamer, then this doesn't apply to you. Okay, and those are my tips to live streaming for beginners or beginners who want to live stream. Like I said, I'm not an expert, I'm new at this too. So I'm just coming from a place as someone who is still at the beginning and has a ways to go, but found tips that really helped. And with all that being said, if you like the video, please give me a like, and if you like my content and want to see more, then please hit that subscribe button. I would appreciate it, and you will not be disappointed. You can follow me on Twitter at MandyleePlays. Please leave me your thoughts in the comments down below. I would love to hear your guys' stream journey, if you do stream or if you're beginning to stream. Please leave that in the comments down below. And with all that being said, I hope you guys have a wonderful day and play a good game. Bye!